my face mask review. This is like a collective review of all of the ones I've tried before, so I'm just gonna get started, but before I do, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have oily combination skin, and definitely I'm prone to breakouts, so if your skin is dry or sensitive, these products might not work the same for you, probably won't, so you might not want to like use them because they'll probably make your skin really dry. Okay, yeah, so my first one I'm going to talk about is my favorite one. It is the one that I've been using the most recently, and I just adore it. It is the Queen Helen Mint Julep Mask. It looks like this. It's in this like gigantic like tube thing. It is 8 ounces, which is a lot. This is I think $3 or $4. I got mine at Harmon's, I believe. You could also buy them, or I got mine at Ulta. You can get them at Harmon's, Bed Bath & Beyond, Ulta. I'm not sure anywhere else. I think you can also get them at Sally's Beauty Supply. I'm pretty sure I saw them there, but I'm not positive. So you might call about that or check on the website or something. But this is by far my favorite mask I've ever used, and I love a lot of masks. This one is just like amazing. If you have breakouts, this mask will like completely diminish them. I last night had like massive, you can still see redness on my face, mostly from scarring, but I had a massive pimple right here, and like all over my chin, and now all I have is like a few tiny little spots that like if I wasn't wearing makeup you'd see, but like with like the small amount of concealer and powder I wear, like you can hardly see them at all. And that was just like in one night. This is amazing. This smells really, really good, first of all. I'd give it like a 5.5 out of 5. It smells like mint, like it smells like a piece of chewing gum. Which, I mean, if you don't like, then you won't like it, but I do. I mean, who doesn't want their face smelling like mint? I don't know. But this one is amazing. It's like this really gross kind of like grayish, like green color, if you can see that. It comes out pretty thick and it dries kind of quickly, so you want to work with it kind of quick. What I do is when I use my face mask, so I'm just going to let you guys know how I use them, so in case you use them completely different. I wash my face. I use them at night all the time. I use them in about once or twice a week depending on how my skin is doing. If my skin's not oily at all, I'm not going to use one, but I usually use one about once a week. I've been tending to go toward this one a lot recently. Because my skin has been a little bit more oily in my T-zone and really dry on my side, on like the sides of my cheeks and stuff, so I only use this like in my T-zone. I'm pretty much like once a week now because of the winter months, like my skin's getting kind of weird, so you don't want to use this anywhere that you have dry spots because it will dry them out even more. So what I do is I just wash my face with my normal cleanser, the Murad one that I talked about in my winter skincare routine. And then I'll put this on all over like my areas where it's oily. If I don't have any dry spots, I'll just put this all over my whole face, not under my eyes. Just letting you guys know you don't want to use a drying mask under your eyes. So what I do with this is just it helps to dry up acne, pimples, rinse away blackheads, and shrink enlarged pores. It does all of them. When you wash this off your face, it's like a matte. It's like insane. If you have oily skin, you'll be like, what is this what's going on with my face? This is amazing. I usually leave it on for about a half an hour. It says 15 minutes, but I leave it on for half an hour just because I feel like it takes that long to like really dry. So what you want to do is when you apply it, you just apply it all over your face. You don't have to put it thick or anything. That's almost going to make it work less. You just put like a thin layer until you can't like see your skin through it. You don't need to like pile it on. Like once you put one layer, you don't need another one. But I just use this all over wherever I have oiliness, and leave it on for about half an hour, watch TV, do homework, whatever. And then I just go to the bathroom and rinse it off with warm water, not hot and not cold, just like warm, and then just pat my face dry with a towel, and it works amazingly. Like when I wash my face is like, there's no shininess like, at all. It is amazing. If you're really oily skin, like oilier than me, then you can use this probably every day. As a mask, don't use these in the shower, guys, because the moisture from the air of the shower is gonna like not like let it work, because it is a clay mask. All these masks I'm talking about are clay masks. So if you have like really dry skin, you might want to try like one of the peel off kind of cucumbery masks. But everyone I'm talking about is like a clay, like hardening kind of mask, just so you guys know. But this one is my favorite. It smells great. It completely gets rid of pimples, redness, oiliness, and everything. So if you're looking for something like that, then I would recommend getting this one. It's only like $4, like $3.99. Some go on sale for buy two get one free, or like, any kind of sale like that. And then there's always coupons for like Harmon's, Bed Bath & Beyond, and stuff. So I definitely recommend this. Guys, so the second one I really like is the facial anti-stress mask, the Dead Sea Minerals one. It's in this blue thing. Mine's kind of like all dented because I've used it so much. But I love this one. This one smells, oh my god, amazing. It's from Freeman. which I've talked about before. You guys probably have seen my Freeman face mask review. If not, you can always go to it and I'll talk more in depth about the Freeman ones, like specifically. But this one is like a more bright kind of blue color. It's kind of like the same color as this, but a little bit lighter. It definitely looks like a Smurf when you're wearing this, but this one is definitely the most relaxing out of all the ones I'm going to show you. That last one I talked about was really great for like actual skin problems, but if you're just looking to relax, then this is really good for you. This one also dries out with like your oiliness, but it says ideal for all skin types. I wouldn't use this if you have really dry skin. I mean, if you have sensitive skin, maybe, but I'd recommend this maybe from normal to oily, maybe combination, because that's what I have and I use this. But if you have really dry skin, this is not going to work for you. So I don't know why it says ideal for all skin types. It is really, really relaxing though, so I'd recommend using this like after you shower or something like that. Don't use any of these in the shower, like I said before. It's just not a good idea. It's not going to work. But once they dry, that's when you take it off. So I only use this one for about 20 minutes, not half an hour, because you can feel it like drying a bit more in your pores and like it's not comfortable really. But once it dries, maybe 15-20 minutes, wash it off. I mean, it depends on the person how long it's not wet to the touch. Like when you touch it and blue doesn't come off on your hand and it's like light blue and dried, that's when you know to take it off. So same thing, just wash your face with warm water and pat dry. I really like this one. It smells really great. There's not really too many other things to say about this. It doesn't do much for your skin. It definitely helps with the oil, but not for very long. So if you do this like in the morning before like you have a full day of whatever you're doing, it'll probably control it for about 12 hours, but it's not as good as the last one. But it's still really good if you want to get a Freeman one instead of the Queen Helen one. But they're both usually sold in the same part, in like the same part of the store, like right next to each other, and usually the sale goes for both of them, so you should try both, or just try the Queen Helen one. I like the best, but this one is really, really good. If you don't have really bad skin problems, you'll probably really enjoy this, because it'll just kind of like help with a little bit of oil, and it'll smell really nice and be relaxing. And then next is the Origins mask, which is quite expensive. The last two were just for about $3.99, I think. This one is pretty darn expensive. It's $23, so it is smaller too by a long shot. I mean, you can see the differences between these two. This one has 8 ounces, and this one has 3.4 ounces, and I spent $23 on it because I'm insane. But this one does work pretty darn well. I would recommend not using this on your whole face. When I use this, I only use it on the spots that I have like a really bad pimple or something. It is out of trouble 10-minute mask to rescue problem skin. That's what it says, yeah. It is a white mask. It is like this, like a pure white. It's pure white. It does not smell nice. It smells like sulfur, and if you know what that smell is, you know that it's not a good smell. But it works really amazingly. I would not recommend using this all over your face because it is so drying. It's probably the most drying one out of all of them. If you have like a really bad pimple, like one of those big ones that hurts and like you can't pop it, I'd recommend using this overnight. It says 10 minutes, but I kind of just ignore that. I usually keep it on overnight. And you can also use toothpaste for the same thing as this. So if you don't want to spend $23 on this, and you don't have like the budget for that, which most people don't, I'd recommend getting like a white toothpaste, definitely a mint one. A white toothpaste that doesn't have too many like chemicals, like, oh, it's not for whitening, you don't have to buy an expensive one. But I'd recommend like an Arm & Hammer kind of white, just plain white, no sparkles, no blue, no nothing, just white toothpaste. Kind of works the same as this, so this is like kind of pointless to get, I think. But if you keep it on overnight, you can use this or toothpaste on like a pimple, and you keep it on overnight and you wash it off in the morning, that pimple will reduce in size dramatically and redness. I've been doing that since like 7th grade, and I'd say that this is pretty much the same as that. So this one, I'd probably give like a 3 out of 5 because it works really well, but it's not worth the price. So you could probably find a mask just like this in the drugstore, just use toothpaste for the exact same like thing, and it'll do the exact same thing. So this one is too harsh for your whole face. It's not really relaxing. It's not anything special, so I just say that this one kind of, is good for really, really bad pimples. But yeah, so I don't know if you want to try that out. I wouldn't go and spend the money on it. If you do want to really try it out, if you've been looking to try this, if you go to an Origins store or the Origins counter in Macy's, you could just ask for a sample and the lady should give it to you. So, if you really want to try it, then I'd do that instead of paying the full price for this when you really don't have to, because you might not like it. The next one is another Freeman one. It's a mint and lemon one. I've talked about this one before too. This one smells like a Pledge, kind of like a cleaning supply. It's not a great smell, but it works. I mean, this one says it's meant for oily skin and for like oily T-zones and stuff, and I think that's true. It definitely, you know, helps control the oil in your T-zone and stuff. I'm not really obsessed with this. If I ran out of my other Freeman one, I'd probably use this instead. It's kind of similar to that one, but that one's a lot more relaxing, and this one kind of just controls the oil for a little while. It's nice to use, you know, if you really want to use a mask, but I wouldn't recommend this one as like a woohoo, like great product. But yeah, so this one I'd give like maybe like a 2 out of 5, you know, it's not bad, like it doesn't do anything bad to my skin, it doesn't make me break out, doesn't make me turn red or like purple or anything like that, but it's not fantastic, so I don't know, really. I mean, it's kind of up to you if like what you like smell better, if you have really problem skin or not. If you have problem skin, this isn't really going to help you. It's not going to hurt you, but it's not going to help. So, I mean, that's that. And my last one is the Avocado and Oatmeal, that one by Freeman. This one, it says it is for all skin types. It is also, it helps clean out dirt and oil, clog pores, and like leaves your skin feeling soft and clean. That's true. It does help clean your skin. It's kind of just like using any kind of facial wash. It's really thick. It smells, I don't really know what it smells like. It doesn't really smell like much. It's like a good smell, but it's not so overpowering or strong or anything. It's kind of like a whitish green gray color. It works the same almost as a lemon and clay one, but a little bit more, a little bit less drying. So if you have dry skin, you could probably use this, or sensitive skin or normal or whatever. This one's kind of more like free range. It's more just for like relaxing, just to like use a mask to help clean out impurities and stuff like that. So this is good for cleansing your face if you don't have any really bad problems. It didn't hurt my skin at all. It just didn't do much for it. So if you don't need much things done to your skin, then this one's probably really good for you. If you're just looking for something to relax with, or you know, something like that, I'd recommend this one or the Dead Sea Minerals one. They both are really good for just relaxing, cleaning out impurities, stuff like that. Then the lemon and mint one, the Origins one, and the Queen Helen one are really good for anyone who has problem skin or oily skin. So I hope this video kind of helped you guys. Those are the only ones I'm showing you. I have tried a few other masks, but I don't have them with me right now, and I don't remember exactly like how they worked or anything like that. I did try one of the Freeman peel-off kind of masks. I don't like them because they're just so messy and they hurt and they just, I don't know, not my thing. But I think those are also meant for people who have more dry skin, I'm not sure, so don't quote me on that. I've heard that they have really good moisturizing masks too, so I know they have like a strawberry chocolate one that's supposed to be really good. If you go to their website, they have all, like the Freeman website, they have all of like the lists of everything there. So I recommend going there to see like which one does what if you don't want to go to the store and read every single bottle. But yeah, so I really hope this helped you guys out a little bit. I really love using masks. They're such a great thing to have. They're really great for relaxing and helping with your skin, and like it's so quick to use, and it's not like a regime or a routine. You just use it like once or twice a week, and it works really well. I really hope this video helped you guys so much, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Blah, blah. Just kind of... I think I'm sure that they, no, that doesn't sound right either. Forget that. I can't remember.